one knows the ingredients for happiness better than Dr. David Licken, Professor Emeritus at the University of Minnesota. Happiness is his actually his last name. In Norwegian, Licken means the happiness. And he also just wrote the book on happiness, in which he reveals the results of a major new study on twins.
We found that identical twins who begin life as a single egg that divides and who therefore have the same genetic blueprint, that identical twins have very similar happiness scores.
It's as if we have a built-in happiness thermostat, says Dr. Licken, set at the factory by our genes. A low setting means we're like the character Louis De Palma in the TV series Taxi, always grumpy no matter what.
I don't like people playing music in this garage.
A high setting means we're always cheerful, like the so-called giggle twins, Barbara Herbert and Daphne Goodchip. Despite having been raised in totally different environments, they're both irrepressibly, irresistibly, irritatingly happy-go-lucky.
Really do believe that it is genetic, that we are basically quite happy people.
MRIs show the left frontal lobe of a happy person's brain glows like a light bulb. The closest science has come to capturing a true picture of happiness. And at the University of Maryland, psychologist Nathan Fox says he can tell at a very early age if our happiness thermostat is set on high or low, just by looking at the vibes our brain gives off.
So this is the brain pattern of what you would call an exuberant child?
These are children who are full of gusto. They're full of life.
And they're naturally that way, you find?
That's right. We start seeing them at 4 months of age.
So does that mean that we're genetic slaves, that we have no control over our level of happiness? Absolutely not. For example, if you happen to be someone who inherited a low set point, who has a natural tendency to be grumpy, well, it's like saying that this bicycle has a natural tendency to pull to the right. In that case, all you have to do is grab hold, take control, and consciously make yourself happier.
There's still no absolute proof, but after treating patients for 30 years, Dr. Licken estimates you can rise above your fixed set point of happiness by 25% or more, starting with doing everything you can to fight off the terrible trio.
The three thieves of happiness that I talk about are depression, ordinary garden variety depression, irritability, and fearfulness.
And finally, on a happiness scale of 1 to 10 haps, don't depend on those huge 10-hap pleasures like winning a lottery or earning that big promotion. Their high is only temporary. Instead, fill your life with a steady diet of little 1-hap pleasures, like volunteering your time, playing with your dog, gardening, or, in Dr. Licken's case, baking a lemon meringue pie. Now that, he says, is the true recipe for happiness.